Hey guys, we're talking about the jointer today. First and most important thing on the jointer is that the blade guard moves freely and works properly so that your fingers are never by the exposed blade.
Hey guys, for demonstration purposes, I put this piece of orange tape here. You want to make sure that your fingers are always at least 3 inches away from the blade.
So hey guys, we have a piece of board here. You can see the end grain, okay? End grain, would be the face grain, this would be the edge, but these ones are cut. We would never joint this end grain this way, ever, 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 okay? We always want the grain to be going in the direction, okay, this way. If we want to cut this edge, we would use the chop saw.
Something else to make sure of on the jointer is that our fence is always locked in place. If it is moving when we're cutting, that is bad. We don't want that. We want to make sure that we pull this back and that it's always locked in place.
Okay, so the smallest piece of wood that we can use is one that is 8 inches this way. If it's shorter than 8 inches, we cannot joint it. Okay, we have to do something else. This is 9 inches, so we can joint it here, okay, like this.
Something you want to pay attention to on the piece of wood that you've selected is that there's no metal in your piece of wood, that there's no loose knot holes, and that there's no paint or varnish. Sometimes pieces of wood have little staples in them or nails, or it's an old piece of wood that has paint or varnish on it. Make sure that you do not joint those pieces.
When using the jointer, you want to make sure that you're standing in the right place. Okay, so I don't want to be back here trying to push this board. I want to be standing next to the jointer, and I want to be in an athletic stance, and I want to move with the board as I go, okay, to make sure that it's cutting properly.
When you're using the jointer and you have a piece of wood that is not taller than this fence, you must use a push stick to push it through nice and easy.
When you're using the jointer also, you never want to stop a cut in the middle. So I wouldn't push this through and stop right here, okay? And I would also never want to back out because the knife itself will cut deeper into your wood. It'll make a gouge in it.
So when we are jointing the face grain of a block, we want to make sure that we use a push block. If you look at this push block, there are little catches on this push block, so we want to make sure that we link that into place and that we push this through nice and evenly. That way we can keep our fingers far enough away from the cutter head.